Bonsoir, my dudes. How on earth are you? I hope whatever you've been up to today, it's been silly. Woohoo! Yay! Yeah. We're back again for another Soul Singer Discovers. Now today, we're going to be rediscovering Sleep Token. I know we only just did one, but it was so good and I enjoyed it so much. And you guys obviously enjoyed it a lot. So I thought, strike while the iron's hot, Melissa. Do something right for once in your life. Before we get into it, it's time for Metalhead Musings. Today's Metalhead Musings comes from the Jeremy Dinazareth. I hope I've said that right. Jeremy said, "It's pop music with some distortion and masked people playing. That's enough to make people cry out for a miracle? If this is the new evolution of metal music, we're in a bad place. Probably without the masks, they would not have generated interest in most of the people who today scream at the new frontier of rock. Bands like Haken are much more gifted, original and interesting than this group." Okay, Jeremy, here's the thing. I wholeheartedly disagree, and on so many levels, and I'm going to tell you just some of them, but please do come back to me in the comment section and we can have a debate about it, because I don't know Haken, I've never heard them, so I'm not going to comment on that. But what I would say, one of the things that metal is guilty of, and jazz is guilty of it too, and we have to be careful, is snobbery. Snobbery is absolutely the death of really good art, because then the people who are creating the art become so consumed with the pressure or the need to keep up with the Joneses and coolness that they stop creating things that they really care about. Art is subjective. There's so many different things, so many different ways that people look at music. And when it comes to metal, if you're gonna moan about any evolution or any movement or any fusion of the genre with another genre or any kind of performance art, you're a snob. Sometimes you've just got to listen to new things and go, okay, I see what you were trying to do there. It's not for me, but cool. With that in mind, today we're going to be discovering, or rediscovering, I guess, Sleep Token. Except we're going to be listening to a song that I haven't heard before, which is Chokehold. So after I listened to The Summoning, I went on and listened to Granite. And I was like, this is too good. This is too good. I'm not even going over to Rosie Robot to ask her anything about Sleep Token.
What a fucking bitch!
So let's do it. Here it is, Sleep Token and Chokehold. Boop! Very much like The Summoning. Same album though. Only because I saw the picture.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood.
Mysterious.
I come as a blade,
Work.
a sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp and test my worth in blood. You got me in a chokehold. You got me in a chokehold. You got me in a...
Babe? Fuck. Okay, I'm going to do what people shouldn't do in this circumstance. I'm going to investigate why the lights have went off and there's strange noises coming from downstairs. It was nice knowing you. Thanks, guys.
A few moments later.
And we're back in the room. I did not get murdered, thank God. Apologies! apologies, but this is probably as good a stopping point as any, Jesus Christ. Yes, it's more contemporary, is way more contemporary than other... Correction, I should probably say the vocals are more contemporary than a lot of other metal music that we've listened to. And some of the choices of electronic stuff they're using at the start, very contemporary. However, this is where I come to fight people. And no, I don't have an encyclopedic understanding of metal music, but I am very good at my job when it comes to music. I'll be honest, a lot of the electronic sounds that are being played in this are reminding me of a lot of stuff that The Prodigy put out. Prodigy is a really hardcore electronica band from Britain. And yeah, I don't think it's to its detriment. I just don't. I think also the vessel. I did go and look up some of the history and things, and I was like, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time looking at all of this and listen to all the music. But the vessel's voice is really fabulous. That being said, I would be remiss if I didn't point out that there is obviously a lot of different production stuff on his voice, as there is with the whole song. The difference being it's a creative decision to do that rather than being something that they're doing to hide the fact that somebody's struggling. Do you know what I mean? Sleep Token are probably influenced by some really great electronic bands. I don't know that for sure, Z's. I'd have to find out. Let's keep going. love the sandals. So that was great. I understand that a lot of Sleep Token stuff is collections of stories that make up bigger narrative. So I know at some point I'm going to have to listen to the whole thing, because what I would say is the lyrics in The Summoning, don't come for me, I did in a conversation with Levi say that I thought some of the lyrics might be a tiny bit lazy. Only because, right, everyone calm down. take a seat, everything's fine. I think sometimes the use of very visceral, physical vocabulary is really clever, but when it's jammed in there for what appears to be no reason. That being said, I enjoyed all of that spicy intensely. This feels like there's more of a story going on. I really liked a lot of the turn of phrases in the lyrics. It's not as grungy, I guess, as the summoning, but it feels like a more important part of a bigger thing. Does that make sense? Yeah, and whilst, you know, we could have that conversation in the comment section until the day we die about what's considered the downfall of a genre, but truly, I just can't disagree more. If truly any metal people out there believe that this is the downfall of metal, that's really sad, because it took a lot of talent and skill to create this kind of music, whether you like it or not. I think Ariana Grande is the most boring singer I've ever heard. Everything she sings sounds like clinical, the hospital vocals of someone who has no soul whatsoever. But she's technically astounding, and she's an incredibly talented vocalist, and I will never take that away from her, ever. And I think that's something that everyone needs to consider. I think we should do something live next time. What do you think? Do you think this is the downfall of metal? Do you think this is just pop? Would you expect to hear this on a really popular radio station? Because that's the acid test. I would say no. Oh, also, two things. I'm going to see a band called Tesseract soon. It's Levi's fault. Levi decided to buy tickets, and he's like, you'll just go, you'll have a fabulous time. So I'm looking forward to that. Should I do something before I go? I like to listen to music before I go to a gig, if I'm honest. And two, if you've really enjoyed this, subscribe, you fucking whore. Like 90% of the people who watch my videos are not subscribed. How fucking dare you? Also, you want to subscribe because I'm doing something really fun this Sunday. You should definitely check it out. I'm starting a new YouTube series on the channel, and it's gonna sort of be metal adjacent, I would say. Until next time, my dudes, go forth and listen to whatever the hell you want.